Good morning, everybody. 57 days till my show. And, it's a bit earlier this morning. It's about, 7:15 in the morning? Nothing too crazy. But I'm ready to wake up. Luckily, I don't have class today. Wake up and just hit a leg day. I felt really good last leg day, last Friday. So hopefully I feel the same way today. But we shall see. So I'm going to drink my electrolytes, which I definitely have to buy more of soon. But drink some electrolytes and then eat my pre-workout meal. And then go hit the gym. And then after that, I have a meal after that, I think I have 3 meals after that. So 4 meals in total today. And then hopefully get my steps in. Try to make that a non-negotiable today because yesterday was just depressing. But yeah, so I'm going to drink this and then I will see you guys for my pre-workout meal. This workout better be good. 470 calories, 103 grams of carbs. 103 grams of carbs. Ready? Watch this. If you're trying to get your carbs in, good pre-workout meal. 4 rice cakes with 4 servings of sugar-free jam. 1 serving of the Kodiak oats with 200 grams of blueberries. 470 calories, 103 grams carbs. I'm gonna eat this. I'll see you guys in the gym. All right, guys, we have made it to the gym. We're starting off with 3 sets of 10 to 15. I think, let me double check. 10 to 15? Nope, 12 to 15. On the leg extension last week, I did full 15 reps for all 3 sets on 120 pounds. I think I'm about to go a little bit heavy today, so I think 137. It is a different machine than I was using last week. But let's just get straight into it, shall we? All right, got 15 reps there. Got 2 more sets of this, and then we'll be on to a squat movement. All right, next up, we got 3 sets of 6 to 8 on a squat movement. Past 2 weeks I did pendulum squat. This week, as you can see, on a hack squat. Got about 3 plates on each side. I haven't done hack squat in probably a month or so, so we'll see how this feels, but let's get straight into it, right? Ooh. All right. Whew. It felt good. Got 2 more sets of this, then I'll be on to some single leg press. All right, guys. Next up, we got 2 sets of single leg press. And last week I did 233 for 12, and then 8 reps for the 2 sets. And then so I'm keeping the same weight until I get 12 and 12 on both legs for both sets. All right, that's how it usually goes.
progressive overload. But you gotta be careful so you don't overload, you know. Let's get straight into it. Ugh. All right, whew. One more set of that. And then we'll finally be onto some hamstrings. I think starting with hamstring curls, then RDLs, adductors, and the calf raises. So I'll see you guys in just a second. All right guys, first hamstring movement of the day is gonna be some hamstring curls. 3 sets of 8 to 12. Last week I did 145 for 12 reps, all 3 sets. So I'm moving up to 160 on this specific machine today. So let's get to it. I'm feeling actually like really good. Less fatigued. I think it's the carbs, like just filling up my glycogen storages like crazy. Because my quads are not as like cooked as they usually are when I finish my quad section, my 3 quad movements. So nothing too crazy. Let's get into it. All right, that felt real good. Got 2 more sets of that, and then we'll be on to some RDLs. All right, we got 2 sets of RDLs next. Last week I did 2 plates, going a little bit lighter. I want to go a little bit heavier today, so I added a 25 on each side. So 2 plates and a 25. It's like probably around, I don't even know what the weight. I don't even know what the starting resistance is on this thing. Probably like 10 pounds, not even. Let's just say it's like 5 pounds or something. Who knows? I'm just counting the plates because I'm using the same smooth machine like every single week. So let's just get into it. Whew. All right, got 8 reps for that set. Gonna try for another 8 on the second set. And then after this, we'll be on to some adductors. All right, got the abductor machine next. Last week, so it's 2 sets, 12 to 15. Last week I did pin 16 for 15 reps both times, so I'm moving up to pin 18. I feel like I could do a good amount more last week, so this is not wide enough. There we go. Really focusing on the stretch here. All right, got all 15 reps for that set. Gonna do one more set of this, and we'll be on to some calf raises. All right, last exercise of the day is 3 sets of 10 to 15 on calf raises. I did have to drink 2 Capri Suns, which I think were the last of my juices that I have before I buy more, because my number is, let's check, it's 136 and dropping, like steadily, not like all the way down. So, which is confusing because I ate more carbs than I usually do, like 103 carbs, and I bolused the same amount of units that I usually do. I did take the L-carnitine, which, you know, it increases insulin sensitivity, so it could make sense, but it would just suck because I wanted to hit some cardio in here today before I go home and just go on the walking pad. But we'll see after I do my 3 sets. You know, if it's still going down steadily, you know, I have to go home because I don't really have anything else to snack or anything. So whatever, that's enough complaining. Let's just get straight into it. Going for 10 to 15 reps. All right, got about 10 decent reps there. Just gonna keep the same weight, go lower and controlled. My calves are feeling a lot more fatigued. It might be because I've been playing basketball more consistently, or like I got back into playing basketball, and you know, basketball's a lot of jumping, a lot of calves. I don't know. We'll see next week, but gonna keep the same weight, 2 more sets of this, and then I already did some posing, so I'll show you guys after I do this. Maybe I'll check the posing room, but for legs, the posing room, I don't really like it. We'll see. I'll see you guys in a second. All right, guys, meal number 2 is what I usually have for breakfast. It is only about like 10:45 in the morning, so I am a hungry boy today. My blood sugar is 53, so that's probably why. 250 grams egg whites, 1 whole egg, some sriracha and some salsa, and then 340 grams of Greek yogurt, 200 grams of the triple berry blend, and then 2 servings, so 60 grams of sugar-free syrup. So I'm gonna eat this. I will see you guys if anything interesting happens or for meal number 3. All right, guys, it is about 3 p.m. and I'm about to have my 3rd meal of the day, which is going to be about 13 ounces of real good chicken with some crumbs there, and then some sriracha and some mustard, of course, for some very low-calorie sauces. So I'm going to eat this. I will see you guys for meal number 4 or if anything interesting happens. All right, guys, meal number 4 is going to be these quote-unquote fudge bars. I meal prepped these last night. It's literally just like 200 grams of Greek yogurt, 2 servings of maple syrup, like the sugar-free maple syrup, 4 servings of PB2 powder, and then some servings of like the 5-calorie, what's it called? The 5-calorie Hershey's syrup.
and then 1 scoop ice away, and then I just cut it up earlier, and I put it back in the freezer so it could hold again. So I'm gonna eat this, and I will see you guys if anything interesting happens, or I'm a little bit over my calories ish if I do end up eating something else, because it is only 6:45, so this is pretty early for me eating my last meal. But hopefully this can keep me satiated, especially with the Greek yogurt. But if I do eat anything, it's probably going to be some fruit. So I'll see you guys in a little bit, either for that or most likely the recap. All right, guys, it is recap time. Total calories for today: 2,081, 242 grams protein, 19 grams of fat, and 233 grams of carbs. Total steps today, a little bit disappointing again. I just came back from a friend's rugby game. If you're watching this, Luke, shout out to you, or Ethan, shout out. It was fun to watch them. But steps today, I only got 12,478 or 6.13 miles. So nothing too crazy. I went on a walk with my dog. I went on the walking pad for like an hour. So nothing too crazy. But other than that, pretty decent day. Feeling pretty good, feeling pretty lean. The weight doesn't match that, but whatever. It was a good leg day. Tomorrow we're gonna hit some abs and arms, and I hope I have a good day tomorrow. Right now I'm just gonna take my magnesium, drink some water, and head to bed. Maybe watch some Vinland Saga for a little bit, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Couldn't do any of this without God. Peace out. I will see you guys tomorrow.